Does size matter? What's up there, gumdrops? It's your boy Charlie T, back again with another video. I went to my Instagram a few days ago and posted what advice you guys want in life. So regarding relationships, regarding just yourself, regarding life in general, like any advice that you guys want to get from me. So I also made sure to not only get my good Judies to interact on my Instagram, to make sure they submit their questions. If they missed it, they just had to text me their questions. But I also made sure I got some of my coworkers to just go ahead and send those questions through. You know, whatever advice you guys want, I'm here. I'm here to give you the honest truth from Charlie T himself. Without further ado, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah. Now, y'all thought I forgot. I need y'all to do one thing for me. Just one thing. You already know what it is, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and subscribe. Press that subscribe button right there. Yeah, right on the logo right there. You see my logo? Click that real quick if you haven't already. The first question, all of this is anonymous, by the way. What's your advice or tips on mentally gathering yourself and embracing a situation in order to react appropriately? Depending on what the situation is, just mentally gathering yourself in general, again, depending on the situation, you just need to make sure you know truly what you need to do in order to be calm, cool, and collected. Me personally, a lot of times I listen to music or I dance in a way, like, you know, expressing myself outwardly. I hope that answered. Like, I hope that was the advice that you wanted to answer your question. How do you cancel someone? Well, you want Miss Congeniality answer, or do you want a cold-hearted son of a gun kind of answer? Because I can give you both. First of all, you gotta really figure out if that's really, truly, honestly what you want to do. If the person is worth canceling, what is the reasoning of you trying or wanting to cancel them? We all know it is 2021. Social media, it's so advanced now, and I feel that it's really easy, right at the tip of your thumbs. You can quickly cancel somebody over anything on social media these days. Not over anything, but just like so easily, like you could just pull something up and go about it that way. Depends though on what you have on the person, like in order to cancel them or try to cancel them. Yeah. How would you talk about kinks with vanilla SO? I'm gonna read y'all this question again. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly how this is. It says, how would you talk about kinks with vanilla S/O? The only S/O I know of is shout out. And they don't make sense. And then what I'm really most confused about is vanilla. Do you mean white? Like, how do you talk about kinks with white shout out? Like, I don't know. I'll just answer this to the best way it makes sense to me. If you're asking how do you talk about kinks with white folks, I really don't know how to. I don't know. I really want to figure out what this SO is. Somebody gonna have to tell me. Y'all leave the comment below. Y'all tell me what the hell SO is. S/O / anyway, I mean, really, to be honest, I feel like white folks the kinkiest of, like, well, I won't say it's the most kinkiest of all, like, different race, but I mean, to my knowledge and like looking online and seeing adult, you know, videos and stuff like that, it's not really that hard. I mean, honestly, you'd be surprised in general, like what someone would be into. should I get in a relationship or should I stay in the streets? Hot girl summer is coming up. I mean, it depends. Or hot boy summer, I don't know. Like, I'm either way. I really don't give a damn going in a relationship or not. I mean, really, it should be no streets to go to. It should be your home. It should be your bed. It should be just work, something, but not the streets. Don't say the street. Can we start to say grocery aisle? Can we make that a new thing? If you feel like you're truly ready to be in a relationship, then I say go for it. Start dating. Live your best life. Otherwise, stay single. Does size matter? So for me, I'm not a size queen. I don't care. I don't like things to be too massive. I don't like things to be too tiny. It's a personal preference. And so for me, it's like, as long as you know what you're doing with it, if you know how to use it, that's what really matters the most. Do you think space is necessary for relationships of any type? If so, what should you do if you are worried about being forgotten? Yes, for certain, 100%. 100%. I say that because in any kind of friendship, in relationship, whatever, you want to make sure you have your own time to yourself and time to just like breathe and think and woosah, you know. And it's great, even like for me personally, even if I'm around like my best friends, like we hang around a lot oftentimes, but we all have those days where we're like, all right, and give me a break, child. It's always fun with you, but let me just take a breathe. It doesn't mean you love the person any less, or you know, it just, everyone needs their space. It's healthy, honestly. It's really healthy. To answer the next question about what you should do if you're worried about being forgotten, I mean, you can always, me personally, I would just send a text like, hey, just checking in on you, or something, some form of encouragement, depending on like if you know they're going through something, or if something is in your heart that you feel like, hey, I want to say this to this person, just to put it out there on, like, you know, you are on my mind. And if they respond, perfect, you know, go from there. Don't do too much, but, you know, go from there. And if they don't, then just leave it at that. Keep it pushing. You know, you still doing you at the end of the day, and you can say, at least you tried. Where do babies come from? I'm gonna pretend like this wasn't a real advice or tip question because you're trying me. How do you gain self-confidence? So self-confidence, I will always say, does not happen overnight. Sure, you are doing what makes you happy, not for anyone else, but for yourself. And you build up courage just by surrounding yourself also by people that you know will be there for you and motivate you as you would them. Outside of myself, my friends and family, they be boosting me up. I got no friends and family that be boosting you up, like boost, boost, boost. Okay, sometimes it could be a little bit too much, but they your true friend. You ain't got no friends that's gonna boost you up, or family that's gonna boost you up, then they not it. Cut them off. Period. What's the secret to always landing on your feet? Endurance. Let me tell you, if it wasn't for, again, my friends or my family, just me being the person that I am, with wanting to continue on and endure life to the fullest, it wouldn't be possible. Life is hard. It is not easy. Well, I'll speak for myself. Life is not always gonna be easy, okay? And it has not been easy for me whatsoever. But I always landed back on my feet because I go hard. No time to dwell on what happened and on the past. I mean, yeah, it's natural to be like feeling a ways, but you got to push forward and figure out a plan. And once you got that plan going, it's time to take action. Like once I got something set, I take action on it, and that's on everything. How do you tell someone that you disagree with their behavior in the friendliest way? I got something perfect for you. Hey, Susie, yeah, you kind of said something earlier today that offended me. No, you didn't mean it in that kind of way. It still offended me. Yeah, I completely get it. I understand where you're coming from, and I do apologize about it. But it's a chance. Even with that being said, it can go something like this. Yeah, Susie. So I wanted to talk to you because earlier today, you said something to me that I was really offended by, and I didn't know how else to tell you but this way. And I do still care about you as a person, but I just want you to try to refrain from saying certain things like that because it's very offensive to me. Yeah, well, I'm sorry you feel that way. I can try to change it for the future, but I already said it, so thank you. And if you encounter something like that, just go ahead and deal with the situation. How do you shoot your shot at work? Ooh. You know, you have the person's number, or if you have their social media, it's better to approach it that way. It's best to keep it outside of work if you do work with them, because it's gonna get messy real quick. What's your advice on a casual relationship? Keep cute and keep pushing. Don't think too much outside of it. The more you like stress yourself, or the more you think about it, the more it's gonna start stressing you out. And the more you start stressing about it, the more you're gonna have questions and like just the anxiety to want to talk to the person, like, oh, so what are we? And like think that you have to have a title with that person, and you don't want to do that because that could potentially like push them away. So if it's anything casual, I'm assuming by casual you mean platonic, and even if it's not, if it's just casual and you guys do have sex and you guys just don't have a title, I just say keep cute and keep pushing. How do you DM someone without sounding weird or creepy? You just say, hey, what's up? Or hello. Like me personally, I like, if I already follow the person, I start liking the pictures. Like if I haven't already been liking their pictures, or I'll look up something on random, like on Instagram, for example, and I'll send it to them or their DMs and then start a conversation from there, because I would know enough, or I would think I know enough about them to do so. Otherwise, if it's something like y'all barely even spoken, chill. I say good luck to you and just start with a hey, how you doing? You cute, and go from there. Would you say doubting your sexuality is normal? I identify as bi, but sometimes I feel like I don't fit the social norm, and it makes me have doubts. Ooh. Well, alrighty. I wouldn't say it's exactly normal, but from my personal experience, yes, it was normal for me. You were like me, being raised in a religious household. It also depends on your culture. It can naturally be in your mind, you know, self-doubts, because you're not wanting to disappoint your family, which you feel like if you're disappointing your family, you're disappointing yourself. Or if you're disappointed, like if it's religious aspect, you feel like you don't want to disrespect, you know, your God. Yeah, so for me personally, yes, it was normal. Now, the social norm, feeling like you don't fit in with that, it's fine, it's okay. Honestly, it's great to embrace that odd in you, that weird factor in you. It's what makes you more different and separates you from anyone else. If you truly know, especially depending on like how long it's been for you, that you know truly what you're into, don't try to push it back in your brain. Just go with it and live. How do you know when it's time to stop drinking? I don't know if you mean drinking in general or you mean drinking like for the night. So drinking for the night, I would say once you start feeling like you're losing self-control, once you start getting a little wobbly, yeah, now it's time to stop. Me personally, I never blacked out. I never got to a point where I lost self-control. I just couldn't. That's me personally. Not to say I judge anyone who has, but that's just me personally. Drinking in general, I don't know. If you feel like you have a drinking problem, go see, about rehab if that's the route you want to go. But I'm no professional in that. What are some red flags you've experienced with people regarding dating and friendships? Anybody that you know who has not been in support of you, like in terms of you put out there what you are working for and you have businesses going, or you just have different things going for you, and you had put out there that you would support them, or you have supported them, and you haven't gotten that in return, that's red flag number one. Red flag number two is just in general, a person not keeping to their word. It could be the smallest of things. Keep track of that, because some small things can definitely add up to big, okay? I am a firm believer also with time, okay? I let folks know time is money and time is of the essence, okay? We don't got time to waste whatsoever. So if you realize a hoe is continuously wasting your time, being late, or just last minute changing things and causing you to change your plans, now it's time. There's another red flag. Lies. That's always a red flag. You can catch a hoe in a lie real quick, okay? Again, friendships, relationships, what have you. The
number you have dialed has been changed.
Well, that's all for these questions you guys have for me on advice you wanted me to give you. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like along with a comment. And if you haven't subscribed, I don't know what the hell you've been waiting for. You had all but this entire video. Until next time, gumdrops. Peace.